they're sitting down, and after that it was Smiley. Why is she on the season? I don't know, but I guess Smiley's back on the season. Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my random ass videos. Although today's not so random because today we're going to be doing a recap of last night's episode of Baddies USA. Yeah! So I watched the episode about I think 3 times because it was too much was happening, so I was literally trying to get everything. So I have a whole bunch of notes. So we're just gonna get straight into it. All right, so for the opening scene, they're showing Summer versus Lex, and the only thing I was wondering is why wasn't security breaking it up quicker? Because literally all you seen was the security standing all around, just watching. Why was nobody trying to break it up? And then also I was wondering, why was Big Lex so mad? I want to see what happens later on in the season, because what made her so mad to do all that? That was crazy. And then also I wrote a note down that everyone was in complete shock. Literally it looked like everyone was getting traumatized. The next thing after that was the intro. The intro ate. I think everyone's looks were good. Literally before watching the episode, I was like, I wonder if that's gonna be the intro song. And then Doing What I Want, Natalie's song was literally the intro song. Anyways, next scene after that was Natalie coming in. I think that Natalie's outfit looked good. I think that she looked what is the word? Very professional. Then all the previous OG BGC baddies arrive. I think that all their looks were good. It was Sarah, Judy, Janelle, Seven, Persuasion, Bree, Jayla, Camila, Lo, and Kat. I'm pretty sure I said everyone. Not pretty sure because it was a lot of people to keep up. But the next thing I have written down was Natalie. The way Natalie said to Bree when she was like, "I'm not fighting you, I'm not fighting you." That shit had me dead. Anyways. The next thing was Tanisha pulls up. Literally as soon as she was pulling up, I was like, who the fuck is that? Because I didn't know who it was at first, and then I eventually seen that it was Tanisha. And then meanwhile, Tanisha's pulling up, they're arguing over who made Baddie Shot O'Clock. And I don't know, I think it was Bree because of that one clip, but honestly, I'm not too sure because I wasn't there. But after that, Natalie storms off set, when Tanisha arrives, because everyone starts running up to hug Tanisha. And I don't know, it kind of was getting scary because why are you leaving? Or jealousy because everyone was showing Tanisha love and stuff. And then Lo, Camila, Jayla, and Janelle go down to check on her, but as soon as she checked, they go down to check on her, she's already left, she's driving off. So after that, Lo and Bree start arguing, and it was honestly kind of random. I wonder where their beef came from. I mean, I guess that Lo was Natalie's friend, but that was so random. And then Bree runs up and she kind of pushes Lo to the couch, and then Kat snatches her wig. That was also kind of random. And then you have Sarah trying to comfort and check on Bree, and that was actually pretty nice of her. I seeing that. And then in the next scene, it was Biggie, Mariah, and Tinka pulling up for a sit down. I think that their first looks looked good. Tinka immediately clocks Biggie for not jumping in for Anna at the Baddies Midwest reunion. And then after that, Anna and Tasiki come. And then eventually Biggie and Anna end up squashing their beef, which is I kind of expected them to do that because yeah, they were pretty close during the previous seasons. And then I guess Tasiki and Krishan are cool. They're talking about that. And then Tinka's also saying that she's ready to see Tommy. And then they end up getting an invitation to a ballroom dinner. So then after that, the next scene was Big Legs and Summer sitting down, and then Bad Dolly and Suki pull up. They're asking I almost forgot her name, but they're asking Summer if she's ready to see Krishan and Tasiki because you guys already know that they have previous beef. And honestly, the only thing I was thinking about was that like Summer's like really brave. Like she's like been fighting like all the heavy hitters, and honestly, it doesn't like seem that she's like scary for, well, scary to see Krishan or Tasiki. And I don't know, she seems like she's ready, but let's see if she's ready because we have to wait till next episode to see that. And then Suki clocks Summer's teen. She's like, "Are you ready to run that fade?" And I was literally thinking the same thing. And then Suki ends up getting a text inviting them to the ballroom dinner. And then the scene after that was Scotty and Rolly walking in for like a sit down. And then Sapphire and Krishan, Tommy, and DJ Sky end up coming. They're just catching up. I think it's like a wine tasting because they were bringing out wine. And then Scotty ends up announcing that she's pregnant. And I like was seeing the rumors, but I wasn't like knowing to believe them or not, but I guess that they're true. But yeah, so I guess Scotty's pregnant. And then after that, it was like getting emotional. So then the scene after that was them like finally at like the ballroom dinner. Tavy and Fauna and Kokilla like are the first ones to arrive, and then they're sitting down, and after that it was Smiley. Why is she on the season? I don't know, but I guess Smiley's back on the season. So after Smiley comes, Nunu and Gretch come. Why is Gretch in the season? I don't know, but I guess she's on the season. And then what had me dead was Fauna was putting on a wig, like not a wig cap. She was putting on a swim cap, and then she was putting on a wig over it, and then she put like a bucket hat on. That like had me dead. So Tinka and Mariah pull up, and Tinka runs out with Killa. I feel like Tinka didn't get Killa how she'd have like wanted to, because they kept like running fades like after like round for round after that. And then I also feel like Tinka wasn't like swinging like as much as she could. Like she was kind of like trying to do like more grabbing or like pulling. I don't know. DJ Sky and Krishan end up coming. Krishan was heartbroken because there wasn't any food. The only thing that there was fighting, literally. But I'm not too surprised. The big three ends up pulling up, and then literally this was kind of weird because at first it was Big Legs walking in the door, and then you see her like step to the side, and then Summer goes in front of her. I wonder if like she knew like what was about to happen, but like I'm just kind of like curious on why she let Summer go first. But literally as soon as like Summer, because she's the first one to walk in, as soon as she walks in the door, Mariah literally like teleports like to the door and like just starts like going at it with her. Mariah, like, you could tell that she was mad, like, the way Mariah was mad as hell. Biggie, Tasiki, and Anna end up pulling up, and then Gretch is trying to run that with Anna. I'm wondering where their beef came from, because I didn't even know that they had beef. It was honestly just, like, really random. And then Gretch ends up saying the N-word again. I'm not surprised. I already know that she's going to be saying it all throughout the season. Anyways, and then her and Anna are going back and forth, and then Krishan is like kind of in the middle of it, and she's like trying to mediate it, and then Anna ends up popping Gretch in the face. And then in the midst of that, I guess that Big Gretch ends up like pulling Tasiki's hair by mistake. So Tasiki like tries to push her and stuff, and then you could tell that Tasiki like got mad. So after that, you just see Gretch with like 2 knots on her forehead, like literally like 2 like mountains on her forehead. And then after that, you see Tinka throwing a bracelet like right in Killa's face. Like the way she had aimed to do that, like that was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. And then that like triggered Killa, like she needed that after that. And then Anna literally walks on Gretchen's back. Like, you know, like when you were a kid and then your like parents ask you to crack their back, that's literally what it was. Like, I didn't know she was a chiropractor. Like, she was trying to like pop her back or something. That like literally Gretchen's face, like when she like arose, she was in complete shock. Like, she was like, she was shocked as hell. And then that was pretty much it for this week's episode. So next week, what we're gonna be waiting to see is Smiley versus Biggie. All I remember hearing was Smiley like saying to Biggie, she was like, "Get back on set." So I guess Smiley and Biggie are gonna fight. Killa and Tinka end up fighting again. because Tinka threw the bracelet like right in her face, so that's kind of expected. And then I guess Tavy and Lex fall. I'm ready to see that. And then Summer and Mariah again, and then Tasiki and Summer. And I'm really excited to see Tasiki and Summer because you already know Tasiki, so I'm ready to see that. And then I guess Smiley leaves in an ambulance. That I'm not too shocked about. Like literally, like something's always happening with her well, she was only on 2 seasons, but the 2 seasons, like something's always just happening with her. And then I guess that Tasiki and Krishan are arguing like outside of a hotel or building. I swear that like they're always arguing about something or going back and forth, but that's just how sisters are. And then Dolly and Tinka end up running a fade, and that I'm ready to see. It kind of looked like Dolly was getting the best of Tinka, but it also kind of looked like Tinka was like unexpected for him. But that's pretty much all the notes that I had for last night's episode. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment if you guys want to see future episode recaps. And I'm ready for next episode. Are you guys? Anyways, I'll see you guys next week for next episode, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and comment. Bye. Let's go.